We live. Red dots on. Time to get this party started. I was driving in today and I was listening to We Ready and the memories as a kid. That song brings back before every little childhood Pop Warner football game being We Ready. Come on, we get it. We ready. We ready for y'all. B7 turned up. Playing at Enon and Scott with my boys, be ready to run through a wall or something. And I ain't even playing defense. I'm playing quarterback. I'm ready. I'm ready. But anyways, you know why we're here. So let's get straight to it. What's going on, man? It's the one and only holiday season. You're here for a reason. And today is episode 6 of the road to 1,000. If you made it this far, congratulations. We 6 deep. I appreciate everybody that's been joining, everybody that's been commenting, subscribing. It's cool. We almost at a week. So let's keep this thing going. Let's get this party started. Quick shout out before we get going and diving into the thing. It's my baby girl's 1 year anniversary at work. So happy 1 year anniversary, baby. For work, we'll be celebrating our anniversary very soon. You feel me? Okay. Today is a special day because it's a day we never had before. And these are fillers. But today we are going over understanding the game and how to play the game. Whatever game that is, whatever game you choose to endeavor in, you should know what game you're trying to get into before you get into it and how to play the game. And prime example, playing GTA or playing any kind of video game. So this is going to relate more to the guys than the girls. Unless you're one of the gamer girls, then shout out to you. But when you're playing a video game, you kind of have the gist of what the game is about before you jump into it. Before you go and purchase the game, you kind of know, GTA, kind of open world game. I'm going to be doing side quests and missions that get me to the $1 million that I want in my account and the freedom to do everything I want in this world. Or if I'm playing Madden or 2K or any sports game, you kind of have the concept of what the sports game is about to ultimately reach the championship. Or Call of Duty, you have to defeat the enemy to get to the other side and complete the campaign. Or if you're playing online, the goal is to hold the domination flag longer than others. Or search and destroy. Set the bomb or defuse the bomb. Make sure they don't do it. You understand the rules of the game and how to play the game. The same applies for life. If you're trying to get into something that you want to make your career, something that you think you're very passionate about, you should understand how to play the game. So, for example, all the examples will be me, but I want to play the game of content creation. I want to be in front of a camera, know how to speak very well, know how to edit very well, know how to market, copyright. And these are all the things that come with playing the game. But if I just came up here and started talking, would I be successful? If I just came up here and said, oh, I want to be the influencer. Oh, I want to be the next person that you just look up to on the camera and I speak so eloquently and I can move you with my words, but didn't know any of the back half or the work or how to get to that level. Would I ever make it? Sure, with time. But now you have to realize that you're against time. Time is against you. Today is the youngest you will ever be. So how long do you prolong the success because you didn't take the time to understand how to play the game? And that's what I think is a big key following off of yesterday. So if you wanted to get into this game of content and you wanted to understand how can I be the best front facing person who can get on the mic and speak ideas and speak clearly and convey my thoughts to the public. How can I do that? Well, if you look at yesterday's video, who do you follow? Who are you following that's showing you the ropes of how to get this done? Who are your mentors, your leaders that are encouraging you and showing you through their work how you can become what you want to be? That's a primary key. That's a vital and important factor. Who are you following? Because if you wanted to get into content, but you watching an accountant or you looking at accountant work, they don't equal up. They don't match. You have to know who you're following to then start getting in the game. So for those that want to get into content, I'm not even doing the correct things all the time. I know that marketing is probably a big important factor for me right now because yes, I'm doing the work. Yes, I think I'm making good content, but if the world is not seeing it, what are we doing here, right? It's like I'm just talking to myself, which is cool. I can learn some valuable information just spitting stuff off, but the goal, that's not the goal. The goal is to become a prominent figure. The goal is to inspire millions. The goal is to reach the 1,000. We're on a road to 1,000. So understanding what game you're in and what it takes to win the game is a big piece. And I think a lot of us lose that concept. A lot of us miss the piece of, hey, before I jump into this, do I know how to win? Because you're not in the game to lose. You're not in the game just to be in it. You're not in the game to just say, oh, I'm here. Nobody does that. You're in life to thrive, to succeed, to flourish. And you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't know how to play the game. So take time before you get started. If you're at work and you feel like you jumped into something that, hey, is a little bit above my head, I just don't know what I'm doing. Or if you're jumping into something in the entrepreneurship wave or something that's just creative and you just want to learn a new skill, before you just start doing it, figure out the directions. And I speaking to the choir here, big dog, because for me, I would learn as I go, especially with outside of these equipment. I'll tell you what, as I'm maturing, I started to look at directions a little bit more intently because I'm spending money on it, right? So with these lights, this light that's right here and the tripod that this camera is on, I for sure looked at those directions, okay? Because I spent too much money for me to come up here and try and just figure it out with trial and error and then just break it because I ain't want to look at some directions. So safe to say I am improving. I promise I am. But yeah, look at directions. Find out what it takes to win. For basketball players, man, you could look at so many different people who showed you how to win and in different facets because not everybody's going to be the same. You might not be going the route of Kobe Bryant where, I need to be a Mamba mentality. I need to be a killer. I need to be a dog. That might not be you. You might be a LeBron James where it's, hey, I'm here for the team. Whatever the team needs, pass first. Oh, when I need to get a bucket, get a bucket. Oh, if I need to be in help, I'll be in help. That might be you. Whereas Kobe, it's a solo. Yeah, it was for the betterment of the team. Obviously, we want to win championships. The goal is that. But I'm that one. Look to me to be that one. So there's different aspects or leaders that you can look to get the information that you're looking for. But go look for the information. Go searching for it. Go find what you need and what it takes to thrive. Because we're not watching these educational and motivational videos for nothing. We want to thrive. We want to win. And I want you to win. So, step 1, go figure out what game you're playing. If you know what game you're playing, it makes it a whole lot easier. Same with goals and concepts. If you're trying to become somebody, Understand what it takes to become that person. If you're trying to play a game, understand what it takes to win the game. With everything in life, understand what you're doing before you get into it. Step 2, start practicing off of what it takes to win. Backtrack. Step 2, find mentors that you could follow. Back to who you follow. Find whoever it is, or piece of text, articles, authors, the person that's actually doing it, find them. And then step 3 is replicate them, duplicate it. There is no need to reinvent the wheel here. Everything has been taken from something else in this world. Nothing is brand new. What makes it brand new and unique is that you did it. There's nothing different there's 1,000 people that have probably the same light, same mic, same camera, talking about the same concepts that I'm talking about. The difference is I have a unique perspective on how I view it because they didn't live the life I lived. And that's what's going to make the difference when you start doing it, why people are going to pay attention. Because it's you that's doing it. Oh, snap. I know AJ. That's crazy. I didn't even know he knew this information or why this meant so much to him. And oh man, I'm kind of intrigued to listen now. Get out of your head. Learn to be brave. Learn to be bold. The overthinking that you have, nobody else is thinking it. The procrastination that you go through every single day, overthinking and over planning and trying to be perfect, nobody care. Especially when you're getting started, they say the first 100 videos are flops. You are a rare exception if you blow up within the first 3 to 10 episodes. Yeah, you might have an influx because now you're starting something new, and now that's understanding the game. When you start off fresh, everybody's intrigued. Everybody wants to know. My first video talking about the road to 1,000, more views than anything else I've put out since, because it was something new. People are intrigued to see that. Now, you got to get down in that valley. You got to get to work. Now you're understanding how the game is played and you're figuring out. Nobody wants to see the dirt while you're figuring it out. Nobody wants to see when it's bad. You're going to show them the bad, though, and that's part of the game that you're playing. Part of the game is you have to go through that valley to get back to the hill. And that's when they're going to see you again. When you're at the top of the hill, and they're going to ask, how'd you do it? What'd you do? I learned the game, and I played it well. So go out there and learn the game. Learn how to play it. Learn how to win. Don't just come in here to say, oh, I want to do this, and I'm cool with the outcome. Try and figure out how to win in anything you do. People want to see winners. You enjoy winners. You're not watching no movie where the main character is a bum for the entire movie. You watch that storyline come out where starts off very depressed, very sad, doesn't know what's going on with the world. He knows he has this gift, this talent to be better than where he is. And then you start seeing the work. But even in the work in the movies, it's short because they can't hold your attention span for how long it really takes to become great. So during that time, it's time to lock in. Be your biggest fan while you're playing this game. Understand what you're trying to accomplish and never let go of that sight, that destination. But the journey is going to make you. The journey is going to make the destination that much sweeter. You going through that valley, going through all the triumph, you going through all the trials and realizing that, hey, I'm going to beat this to get to where I'm trying to go. That's what makes it sweet. That's what makes it worthwhile. So go get it. Get after it. Remember, as I just stated before, the destination means nothing if the journey isn't worthwhile. So go after the journey, understand the game that you're playing, and I hope to see you win. If you're following on the journey and you're on the road to 1,000 or the road to whatever you're doing, please let me know what you got going on, because I'm here to help you, as I hope you're here to help me. I want this to be a village thing, a community based, where we all become the best individuals that we can. And maybe we go flourish and go do some stuff together once we make it big, because we're getting there one day at a time. Love, peace, and whatever grease you put on your hair. I will see you on the next episode. But never forget, never ever forget, put chapstick on your lips. Don't want you out here looking crusty. I'll see you when I see you.